Okay, so back to nearpod. So if I wanted to take a look and see what this thing's going to look like after it's all done, right? I'm going to go back to my nearpod dashboard or the library. Okay, so I can share with teachers, I can duplicate, I can add to a folder, I can look at reports that's going to be important later on, or I can delete it from this dashboard. I can preview it as well. And save changes there for a second. Yes, to see what's going on. Because then it's going to give me another option. Okay, so if I hover over this, I can make it live participation or student paste. I'm going to make it student paste. Okay, so there's the join code. All right, so I'm going to copy the link for a second and then drop it in over here. So then you can see the student version of it. So there's me. So now it's going to track me rather than being anonymous. It's going to know who I am, so I should be able to see reports in the background afterwards. So what forms of assessment do you know? That's not the true question because we built an open response in the next one, okay, for that. So what forms of assessment do you know? Put summative and formative. And then I can submit. The goals of formative assessment, blah, 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 blah. Let me go on to the quiz. So formative assessment seeks to assess global, misspelled again, knowledge of a student after a lesson, false. And if I do true, what happens? If I hit submit, okay, so it gives me the correct, incorrect, and my answer was wrong, okay? And I can't change it afterwards. And now it's time to climb. Okay, so what type of assessment is observation? More often than not, it's going to what would an end of semester exam be? More likely than not, it's summative. Exit slips are a form of, more often than not, a formative assessment. So on that one, if I was live presenting, the students would then compete for points, and it becomes kind of a timed event and response. So keep that in mind as well. Then if we go to the video.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. All right, last class we talked about Flash-based applications and interactive whiteboards. I think we need to focus.
Okay, so again, it pops up the applet. I can't go forwards in the slide until I answer the question. All right, so.
I think you need to focus, Dr. Ellis.
Right, so how would you respond to the teacher? And then we go choose one of them. I'm going to choose the one that I didn't do. So
I think you need to focus, Dr. Ellis.
So I still can't forward it.
Maybe you'll behave better in class tomorrow.
And now I can go forward. Okay, as promised, so we can do draw it. So as a freehand response, again, we have a set of tools, including we can put labels and images on there. But I simply need to draw a right-hand triangle. Okay, so learning board is collaborative effort, so it's going to post all the student stuff in one place. So what'd you learn today? Okay, so then it'll pop over like a whole bunch of sticky notes all over the board is the idea. And there's the end of it. So next on, we'll take a look at what kind of data is gathered in the formative assessment from the teacher side of things on the dashboard.